Alright, we're back in Derail Valley. We've got a consist set up. Kind of forgot to start recording whenever I took the job. But if we look at our train length, we've got 73. Basically, we've got 291. So around a 360, plus we've got two DE6s. So let's go ahead and set up 350, 60. We'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. Then we got a DH4 and a DM3 that we found sitting in the back there. I do have a multi-unit wireless hooked up on the DH4 in the back, so that will actually be providing us with a little bit of power as well. We're going to the steel mill. I don't think we're going to get the bonus, so I'm not really that much in a hurry. I've got both DE6s running. So let's go ahead and get on the way. I do believe this is gonna be a very hard pull to get started, and something does not seem right, so I might actually have to stop. There's the brake on. Might help if I turn the brakes off. There we go. Alright, first blunder of the trip. Let's see how many more we can get. Now I know there's a hard climb coming up out of this, so I'm going to try and get as much speed as we can before we get there. That means running this pretty hard. Might actually make it. I'm also going to make a stop in Forest Central. I was doing some running around earlier, just kind of going location to location with the Derail, looking for some museum units, and I did find one in Forest Central. So while we're on the way to the steel mill, we're gonna make that stop and pick that one up. Which I guess I should get my route in order. Oops. Alright, there's the climb. So left 50. It's going to be a pretty harsh climb here. So let's see if we start that. Gotta stay at 40 or below. Looks like we're gonna get below. Traction motor for the DH4. DH4 is probably screaming right now. I don't have any protection in it. I need to get that one up and running like I have this one. See if I can. Nope, I can't. I might actually have to back off of it or shut the DH4 down altogether. There it goes. I guess while we're doing this, so we're coming from Armand West, we're going through manufacturer, go through coal. We're going to take a left here, and we're going to take a right here to go through Forest Central. I already know this is going to be a rough road to go. It's going to be a lot of climbing. I might have to go turn the DH4 off. I was expecting it to help it, but it looks like it's going to hinder it. DH4 isn't liking this. Which means it's not going to like the rest of the climbing either. What I may do is when we level out, I may just run to the back of the train and shut the DH4 off. Almost maxed out on throttle. Like I said, we're not going to make the bonus anyway, so I'm not in a rush to get this one done at all. We gotta make a stop anyways. We'll go through the passenger station here, kind of get down a little bit to where I can take the Drazine to the back of the train. Make it go a little bit quicker. Matter of fact, if I press that there, I'm gonna leave both D6s running because we will have some climbing to do later. Go ahead and stop the train here. Let's go make a run to the back. Okay. Go ahead and shut that down for now. I was hoping it was going to help. doesn't look like it wants to. So we'll just run it with the 2D6s. So I'll jump on this. Okay. Close that. While I'm here, I get a light in here. Stay along this side here. We'll have to go through the B yard. That's fine. Oh no, that's far south. I'm gonna be coming up through here, I believe. Didn't want to do that. We are going through Forest Central, I think. Why does that look? Oh, we'll be coming in from this side. Okay. You got a museum piece that's sitting right there by the local spawn. So we'll come in this way. Still have to go through the B yard. Make sure that that's right and left. So that is fine. No brake light. Brakes are released. Let's go. Close that door. Yeah, no. It's fine. Well, let me leave that on. Tell we got a lot of weight on the back. It's a lot of weight. Okay, start letting off the throttle here. That's a lot of fuel used. It says a 60 here, so we don't want to be going too fast. This is 60 and 2% decline. Got the feeling the DH4 is not going to like that either. Especially with the dynamic brake punched out. think this turn coming up is a 20. Oh, it's a 50. Okay. Thought it was going to be one of those hard, rough turns that was going to catch you out if not paying attention. Which I'm half expecting one of these turns to be a 20. Start that there. And release all brakes. Actually give it a little bit of throttle. Just gotta remember 50 is the speed limit. But I do remember there's a 30 coming up. Don't remember how far though. No, that's 80. I think it goes to 50 and then 30. Or it might be after Forest Central. Okay, 70 going up. I think I'm just panicking a lot. Okay, it's coming in the Forest Central, so should be fine there. Okay, 10 coming down hard with an incline. 0.7. Or average of 0.7. There's a 70. Comes a 60. We still are on the incline. Goofball. Oh, 50 with a 2.6. 130. Might as well turn that off. Here we are. Figure out the best way to get this on the back of this train. Might have to back up a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to shut down here. I can go get stuck between another train. Alright, I'll shut this one down here. And sorry for the darkness. And it's only 1 o'clock in the morning. So this is not going to be well. I've seen this track coming in, so what I may do is back this up. Close can I get to this? Really close. Okay. So let's go ahead and re-rail this one. And we will put it facing that way. Okay, 97, 91. That works. Yes, I'm gonna have to move that back a little bit, at least to this point here. And I'll put it on front of the DM3. So let's crank this one. Again, sorry for the dark. Release the brakes. Beautimus. Hopefully, I'll be able to stay there with all train brakes on. We take this and put it in forward. What I'm going to do is turn this backlight on so we can see. And put it in reverse. This is why I wasn't worried about the time bonus anyways. Do it a bit more. Perfect. Okay, well, give me that one then. Put that up, because why not? Head and release the brake. Can't see, but that should be cut out. And as a matter of fact, because we're connected with the MU cable, we can operate from here. Poor fella. Eventually we'll get you hooked up. Alright, I can go, oops. Actually reading? No, it's not. Uh-oh. Pressing wrong buttons here. Yeah, we're on a slight decline anyways. A bit more. No, don't go that way. There you go. Hit the right button. Okay, come on. What are we doing? Oh, fingers are messed up. And my fingers on the wrong keys. Okay, now we're hooked back up. Let's go ahead and crank this one back up because we're gonna need it. Alright, make sure no red blinking light. And now we need to make it to the steel mill, so we're gonna be going left, left. I'm going to be coming in this way. Oh, and I put this on Yeah. I'm realizing what I did. I put the DH6 behind this, so I'm gonna have to back the DH4 in to A6. Not a big deal, but this one goes into B3. So we can say steel mill coming in from B. That should be empty. Going right, 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 left. Okay. Going forward. Now we are on a decline. So this is going to be fun. It's beeping. Oh, the amp meter. Okay. Should be good to roll. I'm not going to mess with the train length because I'm probably a little bit over anyways. That's something I didn't check. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's go. That's true. We're still on 30. Way back yonder. So we'll hold here for a little bit. Oh, it would be nice to be able to see the back of the train. We should be through it. But it is a 2% increase or incline. This is where I was thinking the double 30 was, but it's on both sides. Increasing with only a 0.7 grade. Oh, yeah, that's pretty harsh. Thought it said negative. Should not have let off of that. A little late on that. Just too worried about everything else. Negative there. Okay, we're going back positive. Okay, we're out of 30, so a little stressful. I think we got it. There's the decline. Problem is, what's this turn at? 70 to the left. But I think this drops into like a 40. Because we're going into the farm area. Oh wow. That's a hard drop. From one extreme to the other. There's the 40. Throw both brakes on just so one doesn't overheat. And we'll be able to keep better control. At least I hope. I don't get blindsided with a 30. I just thought about it. I'm gonna have to turn these things around. And drop off one D6. Dynamic brake is maxed. Realized my lights got turned off when I hooked up to the DE2. left at the split. Yep. I think it's a 50. Nope, 70. 50's to the right. And it's gonna be an incline as well. That's okay. I see 60 in the back. And we'll be in the steel mill. This one is around about 14. Sorry, 300. It's 3 IMT it is. Good. So we'll save 2, 1, 2, and 1. That should compensate for the 2 DE6s, the DE2, and the DM3. Started there. And I just spotted the DH4. So we're making another pickup. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh no. That gonna make it? It might help if I turn the throttle off, huh? So I probably went too far. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. So what we could do... turn that one off. Oop. Turn that one off. Handbrake. And we can actually turn that one in. See what our time is. We had 25 minutes to do this. Took us 45. I'm still good with that. 42 grand in the pocket. And then could take a ride. Again, I forgot to put my flags, but should be 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 53. It's 57, so we need to unhook from here. And uh-oh. Oh, I gotta turn the MU cable off. Gotta turn the wireless off. There we go. Cranked up. Brakes off. There we go. So we're gonna have to go down the main line. And I can't get the train, the loco, in front of it. Oh, come on. Okay, all right, on the side. That's okay, we can leave the DH4 parked. That's B4, that's the main line, so we get switched over to that one. And it's probably on the other side. Yep, right there. Okay, give it a switch. Switch. Come on. Oh, come on. Thank you. I think with this, I'll hop a ride onto the DH4. Actually, I need to be on this side. Hello. Input line, so nothing should be there. So we had just enough room to do that. I didn't even check to look at that. See if that nose was sticking out some. That would have been bad. Bright lights. Switch there, I need. Go reverse. Alright, let's go this way. Come on. You got it. You can do it. Little train that could. I'm gonna have to take that DE6, put it on the other line, I'm gonna have to move them around somehow. If I can get the D6 back on front facing that way. I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans of moving stuff around. There's a DH4. And this is clear. Cool. So we should be able to jump off here. Start applying some brake. Should be enough room. Get her slowed down. Perfect. Go shut her down. Again, we're already behind time, so it doesn't matter. Can't believe this whole time I've been at the steel mill, as many times as I've been here, that's the first time I spotted it. Could use the Drazine, but it's right there. Well, that was fun. Wasn't too bad. Had a couple of little hiccups along the way, but for 13 and 42, so for a nice 55 grand, that wasn't too bad. And we got the DM3 from the Iron Mine East. Got the DH2, the DE2 from Forest Central. And now we'll be able to pick up the DH4 as well, and we'll bring all three to City South. And I think that's going to be the trip, is just bringing those three. I'm not going to worry about taking anything else unless there's like empty halls to City South. Everything's going to Harbor, Steel Mill. Nope. So we're not going to be taking anything down to City South. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this one. I'll get everything serviced up, get the fees reduced, and then get all this flipped around and see what I'm going to do next and how we're going to take them, because I think I only have one line open here, so I might have to move one of these over into an occupied lane to where I got 2 free lanes to work with, so I can put these 2 on one of the lanes and then go flip this one around, grab the DH4 and bring him on, attach that one, and then take this one and zoop around. So that'll be it for me. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.